4 years from now, Ron will be twice as old as his sister will be then. If Ron is R years old now, how many years old is his sister now? Write an expression to model your answer. Then we have, if Ron is 10 years old, how many years old is his sister? Okay, so you really can do each of, like, in any order, doesn't matter. We're going to talk through both of these. But I want to start in the abstract. I want to start up here, okay? So we know right now Ron is R. Okay, so Ron is R years old. And we know that in 4 years from now, Ron will be, okay, so this is the key here. Ron will be. That means Ron is equal to twice as old as his sister. We don't know how old his sister is. Okay, so let's call the sister, let's use the variable t. I don't like to use s, it looks like fives. Okay, so Ron will be, wait, let me back up. This sentence can be a little bit tricky because this 4 years from now starts at the beginning, and that can be a little bit tricky. You can rewrite this sentence to say Ron will be twice as old as his sister will be, comma, 4 years from now. Right? We can just move that preposition to the end. So when we think about this, Ron, okay, we have that, will be, there's the equal sign, twice as old as his sister, twice as old as his sister, so there's 2 times t, and that's 4 years from now. Well, 4 years from now is plus 4. Okay, so this is kind of the idea of what we're dealing with. Now, so that's in respect to Ron. If we wanted the sister, right, because the praxis is going to be multiple choice, so maybe they have the equation in terms of t. So this equation is in terms of Ron. If we want it to be in terms of sister, we simply need to get t by itself. So if we subtract 4 from both sides, I get Ron minus 4 equals 2t, and then we're going to divide both sides by 2. So in terms of the sister is Ron minus 4 divided by 2. Okay, so that's an expression to model. Now, if you look at this question and go, I don't have a clue how to do that, great. Start with the second piece. Because while you can use this expression to model your answer, you can think about this. If Ron is 10 years old, how many years old is his sister? Well, right now, we know that Ron is 10. We are trying to find out how old is his sister. Okay, well, in 4 years, Ron will be 14, and his sister, Ron will be twice as old as his sister. That means his sister will be 7, right? But that is in 4 years. So if you say, well, if I subtract 4 years, that will give me the sister right now is 3. And this is, again, where you can create, even if they're asking you for an expression that is completely abstract, you don't have any numbers, you could assign ages. Okay, what if Ron is 10 years old right now? What does that look like? And then once you have some numbers, sometimes that makes it a little bit easier to create expressions. All right, so just think outside the box a little bit. What do the numbers tell you? Or what numbers can you assign to make it true? And then you can kind of go from there. Okay, but that's a tricky one.